Harwood Arena, ladies and gentlemen, to this first NJAC home opener against the Montclair State Redhawks. The Kane University Cougars come into this game 2-3 and Montclair 4-2. This will be a fun matchup. Montclair, of course, did sweep last season, so the Cougars are looking to try and come up with a victory. On Montclair's side, they do have the current reigning NJAC Player of the Year. That is number 11, Delaney St. Pierre, who is leading that huddle right over there on that Montclair side. And, you know, she'll be a very dangerous player. Also, the current NJAC Defensive Player of the Week, so look for her to get involved big time. Although on the other side, there is Ann Beckmeyer, number 8, who is currently not only leading the NJAC in blocks per set, she's also number 5 in the nation in blocks per set at 1.45. So look for her to have an incredible match up there in the middle. Of course, we saw the starters named out for the Cougars. Julia Vaca, number 8, Ann Beckmeyer, number 9, Sedona Gard, number 12, Ashley Smith, number 14, Kylie Brewer, and number 25, Morgan Hall. And for the Montclair State Redhawks, number 1, Sky Ramsey, number 11, Delaney St. Pierre, number 14, Mia Capriglione, number 20, Gianna Arias, and number 21, Nadia Akermanian. As this game will get underway, Kylie Brewer taking the first serve for the Cougars. This match is underway. Looks like the Cougars already get a point off of the first kill for Julia Vaca in this match. That ball came awkwardly off of the hand of number 3, Daniela Markonovich. Ashley Brewer serves, and that will be the first service error of the match. That is a point for the Montclair State Redhawks. This game is at 1-1. Coming in for the Redhawks is Emma Hatcher. She will be in to serve. Cyan Seeger also came in at libero for the Cougars. Hatcher serves, sent over the net by Ashley Smith. Touched by Hatcher on that back line. Ashley Smith gets the kill. Number 2, Taylor Michaud checks into the game, and Ashley Smith will be serving for the Cougars. Smith sends it over the net, touched by number 10, sent over the net by number 14, and blocked by the Cougars. Morgan Hall and Julia Vaca combined for that block. Point Cougars. Cougars currently leading 3-1. Ashley Smith serving now. Smith sends it over. Dig. Set. Sent over the net, and great attack by number 21, Nadia Akermanian. Now here comes Mia Capriglione to serve, sending it over the net. Cyan Seeger digs. Sent right over the net by Vaca. Set and sent over, and Ashley Smith not able to save it. That will be a kill for Leah Higgins. Capriglione serves, sent over. Ashley Smith digs, sent over. Taylor Michaud trying to get that kill, sent over and out of bounds by the Cougars. That will be another point for the Cougars, or for the Redhawks. Number 14, Capriglione serving once again. Cyan Seeger sends it. It's Julia Vaca, just barely gets that one over the net. That one, an attempted block by number 25, Morgan Hall, but that will be a kill by Higgins for the Redhawks. Montclair now leading 5-3. Ball sent over the net. Cyan Seeger digs. Sent over by Hall. Great dig, great save. Sent over. Cyan Seeger digs it. Taylor Michaud right into the middle of the defense. Taylor Michaud with her first kill of this match. Julia Vaca checks out, and in comes Ann Beckmeyer once again. Cyan Seeger serves, sent over. Cyan Seeger trying to save it. Ashley Smith unable to get that one over. The ball was touched 3 times, and that will be a point for Montclair State off of the Kane error. Nadia Arkamanian serving now for the Redhawks. Ball sent over. Ashley Smith. Smith now sends it over and out of bounds. That will be a point for the Redhawks. 7-4. Ackermanian serving once again, sending it over the net. Ashley Smith unable to save that one. That one flies right out of bounds, and that will be point for Ackermanian. Ackermanian having several aces so far. Ackermanian sends it to that back line, and it is inbounds. That is a point for the Redhawks. Looks like head coach Don Perkins will call a timeout, and we'll be back here on Kane Live. Break. The Cougars are down 9-4 to Montclair State. Nadia Arkamanian serving for the Redhawks. Sent over the net. Ashley Smith digs. Set by Kylie Brewer. Taylor Michaud sends it right over. Ackermanian able to save that one. Cyan Seeger saves it. Sent over the net by Morgan Hall. Great dig. Set, and that ball flies out of bounds. That will be point for the Cougars. Looks like now number 25, Morgan Hall, serving for the Cougars. Number 5, Addison Castles, checks in for Montclair. Morgan Hall with that deep serve, sending it over. That ball, great spike by number 10, Leah Higgins. Just finding the inside there. Sky Ramsey checks back into this game for the Redhawks as number 5, Maddie DiMartini, sees her first action of this match. Higgins serves. Cyan Seeger digs, sent over. And Beckmeyer sends that one flying out of bounds. It will be point for Montclair, 11-5. 11 serving 5 now. Montclair leading. Higgins sends it over. Ashley Smith digs. Set by Brewer, and great spike by Taylor Michaud. That will be her second kill of the match as Michaud heads back to serve now. Michaud, the sophomore, serves. And sent over the net by number 10 and way out of bounds. That was from Leah Higgins. Michaud will serve once again. Michaud sends it over the net. And great block by Ann Beckmeyer and Ashley Smith. Michaud to serve once again. 8 serving 11 now. Michaud sends it over. Sent over the net. And great block by Brewer and Beckmeyer. And that ball will hit the net, and it will be another point for the Cougars. 9 serving 11 now. Taylor Michaud serving once again. Michaud sends it over the net. That ball set and spiked just past Michaud, finding the hole in the defense. That was a great kill. Sedona guard checks back in. Michaud checks out. Number 2, the libero, Katie Rodman, serving for the Redhawks. In that far left corner, that ball sent over. DeMartini sends that one flying out of bounds, and that will be an ace for Katie Rodman. Rodman with her first ace, sending it over. DeMartini serves. That ball sent over by Smith. Smith with a nice kill. Smith has been on a roll recently, having 22 kills this past weekend, as Ann Beckmeyer steps back to serve. Beckmeyer being one of those dangerous players to watch out for, as that one is just barely blocked by Julia Vaca. DeMartini now saves it. Smith with another great spike attempt. As DeMartini keeps that one alive, Smith sends it over and out of bounds. That would be a point for the Redhawks. Cyan Seeger checks back into the game. Nadia Arkamania will check in as well. And here comes the reigning NJAC Defensive Player of the Week, Delaney St. Pierre, will be serving for the Redhawks. St. Pierre sends it over, saved by DeMartini. Julia Vaca sends it. That one is blocked. Ashley Smith. That one hits the referee, but it is out of bounds. And that will be point Montclair State. 15 serving 10 now. St. Pierre once again to serve. St. Pierre sends it over. DeMartini saves it. And Kylie Brewer just slides on the floor trying to save that one. And that will be an ace for Delaney St. Pierre, as the Cougars will call another timeout. Really struggling to get any kind of run going in this match, but we'll see what happens when we come back from this timeout here on Kane Live. Looks like we're coming out of this timeout here as the horn blows.
Out of the timeout, Delaney St. Pierre to serve for Montclair.
Delaney St. Pierre serving once again for Montclair, 16 serving 10. St. Pierre sends it over, dug out by DeMartini, sent over the net by Kylie Brewer, and that changeup looks to have worked. Kylie Brewer with a kill. Morgan Hall checks in for the Cougars. Kylie Brewer, often the setter. She doesn't normally have kills, but look for her to get involved. Brewer sends it into the net, and that will be a service error for Brewer. Point Montclair. 17 serving 11 now. Emma Hatcher comes back in, serving for the Red Hawks. Hatcher sends it over. Science Eager digs, set by Brewer and sent over by Hall. That ball dug out and set by St. Pierre. And a kill for Mia Capriglione. Hatcher to serve once again is number 6, Emma Hatcher. Hatcher sends it over, saved by Seeger, sent over by Hall, that is blocked. Brewer sends it over. Great save there by Sedona guard. Cyan Seeger sends it over. St. Pierre sets. Saved by Brewer. Seeger saves it, sets it, and that was a great block attempt, but that is a kill for Morgan Hall. Ashley Smith serving now for the Cougars. Taylor Michaud checks in. Cyan Seeger Sedona guard checks out. Smith serving. Smith with an ace. Ashley Smith being one of the do-everything kind of players for the Cougars throughout her entire career. She's currently averaging her most kills per set at 3.43 in just 5 matches played, having 22 kills against Salisbury, as she is unable to save that one there, as Montclair State leads now 19-13. Mia Capriglione to serve for the Red Hawks. Ball sent over, dug out by Smith, sent over by Vaca. That ball sent over and right into the heart of that defense for Leah Higgins. Mia Capriglione to serve once again. Ball sent over, dug out by Seeger. Kylie Brewer looked to get tripped up. Taylor Michaud sends it over. Number 11, St. Pierre sets it. And great block by Michaud and Vaca. Cyan Seeger to serve for the Cougars now as Julia Vaca checks out. Seeger sends it over the net. St. Pierre sets it. Number 10, Leah Higgins sends it over. Michaud sends it once again, getting it right off of that block. And that will count as a point for Kane off of that error. Cyan Seeger to serve once again, 15 serving 20. Cougars looking to keep this one really close. Seeger sends it. Dig, set by St. Pierre, and right into the far right corner of that defense between Brewer and Smith. That will be a point for Montclair, as number 21, Nadia Akermanian, checks out. And checking in is Emily Karsich, who will serve. Ball sent over, dug out. Michaud sends it and gets the kill. Michaud with another kill this game. Checking in for Montclair is number 5, Addison Castles. Morgan Hall to serve for the Cougars, 16 serving 21. Hall sends it over. Doug. St. Pierre sets. That ball just off of the hands of Beckmeyer and Michaud. Gianna Arias with the kill. Sky Ramsey checks in for Montclair, and number 5, Maddie DiMartini checks in for Kane. Back to serve is number 10, Leah Higgins for the Redhawks. Higgins sends it over, and that ball hits the net. That will be a service error and a point for the Cougars. Taylor Michaud checking out, and Sedona Guard checking in for the Cougars, and she will be back to serve. Sedona Guard sends that one flying out of bounds, and that will be a point for Montclair. Some of these unforced errors really putting the Cougars in a hole. Number 2, Katie Rodman to serve for the Redhawks, the libero, sending it to DiMartini. Brewer sets, and great kill by Ashley Smith. Ashley Smith with her 3rd kill of the match. And Beckmeyer, the sophomore, to serve now for the Cougars. Beckmeyer sends it over, great digs, and great block by Ashley Smith. Smith will get credit for a block, her 4th back-to-back kills. Beckmeyer to serve once again. 19 serving 23. Beckmeyer sends it over. Looks like that one might have gone out. Sent over the net by number 1, Sky Ramsey, as it is blocked by Julia Vaca and number 14, Kylie Brewer. Point for the Cougars. The Cougars starting to close that gap now, as that forces a Montclair State timeout. Head coach Don Perkins definitely wanted to see his team and how they would react after coming out of a timeout like this. So we'll see what happens when we return here on Kane Live. Timeout, and Beckmeyer to serve for the Cougars. 20 serving 23. The Cougars started to close that gap. It was 5 originally. Now they only have a 3-point gap, as Ann Beckmeyer sends it over the net. Great dig. A little miscommunication there. Looks like Sedona Guard could have let that travel out of bounds, but Ashley Smith sends it over the net once again. And Smith blocks it. And that will be a point for the Cougars. Ashley Smith with a block. And now 21 serving 23. Number 19, Carly Waterman, the graduate student, checking in now for Montclair. And Beckmeyer will serve once again. Beckmeyer sends it over. Great dig. Set and sent into the net. That is number 10, Leah Higgins. That will be a point for the Cougars. The Cougars really closing this gap here. 1 point only, 22 serving 23. And Beckmeyer sends it over the net. Great dig by Higgins. St. Pierre sets it. Sky Ramsey sends it over. Ashley Smith. St. Pierre sets, and right to the right hand of Ann Beckmeyer. She cannot save that one as she checks out, and in comes Cyan Seeger, the libero.
Serving for set point is number 11, Delaney Pierre.
It is set point, and here comes the reigning NJAC Player of the Year, number 11, Delaney St. Pierre. She will be serving. St. Pierre sends it over, save, and that is how the first set will end, on an ace by Delaney St. Pierre.
25, 22.
For the Red Hawks, as the team switch sides, for the Red Hawks, leading in kills is number 10, Leah Higgins, and for the Cougars, a tie for the lead in kills, Taylor Michaud with 4, and Ashley Smith with 4 herself. We had an opportunity to play a little game with some of the Kane athletes, and we shot a little bit of teammate trivia with two of the teammates, Julia Vaca and Taylor Michaud, and so that was a fun time, and we'll have that played.
What's the score right now?
3-0.
Yeah, I'm getting hard questions.
Getting the same question.
Hi, I'm Taylor Michaud, and I'm on the volleyball team.
And I'm Julia Volka, and we're going to be playing teammate trivia.
It's wrong, but I said somewhere by Toronto.
I mean, Stony Creek,
Stony
but
Creek.
you're not wrong.
Right.
Taylor is from Sugarland.
Houston area, Sugarland, that's true.
Yeah.
Some people think it's a sport, but I think should be dancing instead.
I said soccer.
I was gonna write that.
I was going to make dancing, but I was like,
Go with your gut, Julia.
I'm not thinking about it. I say that Taylor would either be playing basketball or tennis.
I've been playing basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good at this.
Okay, I'd say hers is rap.
Yep, it is rap. What's the score right now?
3-0.
Yeah. I'm getting hard questions.
Getting the same question.
She's different from marketing.
Yes, marketing.
I said resting in bed or watching TV or online shopping.
Yeah, I said shopping or sleeping or swimming. So
That's 1 point.
That's 2. At Harwood Arena, that was definitely a fun game to play, but we're number 12, Ashley Smith, had a great first set, having 3 kills, definitely having a balanced game overall, several kills, several aces, as well as a block. As well as Montclair, number 10, Leah Higgins, had a great start to the match as well. She had 6 total kills in that first set, as we see this second set. Delaney St. Pierre back to serve for the Red Hawks. As the lineups are adjusted, it looks like Julia Vaca, Ashley Smith, Kylie Brewer, Maddie DiMartini, Sedona Guard, and Cyan Seeger are on the floor for the Cougars. And Mia Capriglione, Nadia Ackermanian, Katie Rodman, are out there for the Redhawks. As St. Pierre serves, that ball sent right to DiMartini, and St. Pierre picks up where she left off, getting an ace to start off the second set. St. Pierre sends it over. DiMartini saves it this time. Brewer sends it. Vaca sends it over. Dug out by Guard, sent over by Smith, and Smith picking up where she left off as well. Ashley Smith with another kill.
Number 25, Morgan Hall checks in for the Cougars.
As Morgan Hall checks in for the Cougars, and Maddie DiMartini checks out. Kylie Brewer to serve for the Cougars now, 1-1. Brewer sends it over, dug out, sent by out of bounds by Ackermanian. That will be a point for the Cougars. Kylie Brewer to serve once again. Brewer, the setter, sends it over. Great dig by Sky Ramsey, sent over. Cyan Seeger saves. Great block by Ramsey. Ramsey this time with a strong hit. Great volley going on here. Ackermanian sends it over, saved by Guard, and sent over and tipped by Smith. That ball just barely rolling off the fingers, and that's another kill for Ashley Smith. She now has 5. Kylie Brewer to serve once again. Brewer sends it over. Great save there by Higgins. And Cyan Seeger not able to stretch out enough to get that Capriglione with her 3rd kill of the match. Serving now for the Redhawks, number 6, Emma Hatcher. Hatcher sends it, saved by Smith. Vaca with her 2nd kill of the match.
Number 2, Taylor Michaud is in for Katie. And number 12, Ashley Smith.
Julia Vaca able to find the hole right there in the back of that defense. As Ashley Smith will serve. St. Pierre sends it. And great block by Taylor Michaud and Julia Vaca. The 2 teammates that we saw in that teammate trivia video was definitely best friends off the court, and they're best friends on the court. Ashley Smith to serve once again, sending it over. Number 2, Katie Rodman, the libero blocks. Taylor Michaud sends it over. Number 6, Emma Hatcher saves it. And finding the hole in that defense was number 14, Mia Capriglione. And Capriglione to serve now.
Capriglione back to serve.
Capriglione sends it over, saved by Smith. Michaud, that ball just barely out of bounds. And that will be a point for the Redhawks. 5 serving 4 now. Capriglione serves. Smith, set. Julia Vaca with a great kill.
That's a kill for Vaca. Number 3, Cyan Seeger serve for Katie.
Vaca checks out. In comes Ann Beckmeyer. Cyan Seeger to serve. St. Pierre sets it. Taylor Michaud saves it. We have a nice rally going on here. Seeger saves it. Michaud sends it over. This looks like it was that ball sent out of bounds as there was a brief moment. Number 21, Nadia Ackermanian to serve now for the Redhawks. Akermanian says it over. Cyan Seeger digs. Sent sidearm by Ann Beckmeyer. Taylor Michaud digs. Set by Brewer and sent into the net by Smith. That will be another point for Montclair. 6 serving 6. Akermanian serving once again. Akermanian sends that one flying out of bounds. That will be a point for the Cougars off of the service error. Checking into the game is Carly Waterman, and checking out is number 21, Nadia Akermanian. Morgan Hall will be back to serve for the Cougars. Set by St. Pierre. Finding the hole in the defense was number 10, Leah Higgins. As the Cougars will get a block. Taylor Michaud and Ann Beckmeyer combining for the block. Morgan Hall to serve once again. Hall with that deep serve. Sending it down. Higgins. And right off of the hands of Beckmeyer and Michaud. That will be a kill for Higgins. Checking out is number 6, Emma Hatcher, and number 1, Sky Ramsey. Maddie DiMartini checks out, and in comes, Maddie DiMartini checks in, and out goes Morgan Hall. Serving for the Red Hawks is number 10, Leah Higgins. Higgins sends it over. As Ann Beckmeyer with a soft touch. Sky Ramsey sends it to Ashley Smith as there was a penalty called, and that will be a point for the Montclair State Red Hawks. Serving once again, number 10, Leah Higgins. Higgins sending it over. Ashley Smith saves, set by Brewer. Michaud with the kill. Michaud with her 4th kill, trailing only behind Ashley Smith. Michaud serving now for the Cougars. Michaud sends it. And into the net by Sky Ramsey. That will be a point for the Cougars as Michaud goes back to serve once again. And errors seem to be the name of this game as Michaud sends it over. Number 1, Sky Ramsey sends that one flying in the air. Kylie Brewer saves it. Michaud sends it with a little touch. Number 19, Waterman, and Beckmeyer with a nice block. 11 serving, 8 now. Michaud to serve once again. Michaud sends it over and off of the hands of number 10, Leah Higgins. That will be Taylor Michaud's first ace of this match. Checking in is Emily Karsich, and checking out is number 19, Carly Waterman. 12 serving 8. Michaud sends it over. The libero, number 2, Katie Rodman, sends that one. And Beckmeyer with a strong hit, flying into the chairs. That will be a kill for Ann Beckmeyer. Taylor Michaud to serve. Cougars seem to be on a roll now. Michaud sends it over. Ashley Smith with the block, and that will be a point for the Cougars. And the Cougars are able to force the timeout by Montclair State. We'll be back in about 1 minute here on Kane Live. Live coming out of this timeout. Cougars leading 14-8. Cougars have been on a roll here, scoring the last 6 points. Taylor Michaud to serve. Michaud sends it over. And Michaud with another ace. 15 serving 8 now. Checking in is number 9, Julia Vargo for the Redhawks. The sophomore from Houston, Texas, serves. Sent over by Sky Ramsey. Michaud saves it. Ashley Smith sends it. Great save by number 9, Julia Vargo. Michaud saves. Sent over by Ann Beckmeyer. St. Pierre sets it. And Beckmeyer with a soft touch, just out of reach for number 11, Delaney St. Pierre. And Ann Beckmeyer will get another kill. Cougars have been rolling with this lineup. Taylor Michaud to serve once again, 16 serving 8. Michaud sending it over. Ramsey saves it. Sent over by St. Pierre and out of bounds. The Cougars with another point, 17 serving 8. The Cougars with the last 9 points of the set. Cougars are on a real white-hot run here. As that ball falls out of bounds off of the hands of number 2, Katie Rodman. Michaud with another ace. 18 serving 8. Number 4, Shelly Eaton checks in for Montclair. Montclair's head coach, Eddie Stowinski, looking to see if this lineup adjustment changes anything. Michaud serves. Dug out by Rodman. And blocked there by Beckmeyer and Smith. Smith saves it. That is a point for Montclair State. Michaud will be back to serve. 18 serving 9. Sent over. DiMartini saves it. Sent over from that back line by Michaud off of the hands of number 9, Julia Vargo. Kane having scored 12 of the last 13 total points scored as Michaud sends it over and inside. Michaud with another ace. Kane on a white-hot roll. 13 straight points. Michaud to serve once again, sending it over. Number 1, Ramsey. And off of the hands of number 1, Ramsey. Michaud with another ace. The Cougars taking this second set by storm. Michaud to serve. Ramsey digs. Ramsey sends it out of bounds. The Cougars absolutely dominating this set. Michaud sends it over, saved by Rodman. Ashley Smith sends it over. And Beckmeyer with the block. The Cougars now at set point. They are not looking back in this set, looking to make Montclair pay for the sweep they had last season. Ramsey sends it over, saved by the Cougars. And into the middle. That's how you end it. Ashley Smith with the kill. Cougars taking it in set 2, 25-8. As we will return, this game won't end anytime soon. We return in about 3 minutes here on Kane Live. We'll be starting the third set momentarily as the Cougars took that previous set 25-8, absolutely dominating in that set. We look at some players. Sky Ramsey had one total kill, 3 errors. Looked for her to be a little bit more impressive here in the third set. As we look at the Cougars, number 2 Taylor Michaud had an absolutely impressive second set. 5 total aces. 5 kills. You know, just playing absolutely amazing here for the Cougars. As we look at the players on the floor for the Cougars, Julia Vaca once again having 3 kills of her own. Morgan Hall, Ashley Smith, Sedona Guard, Ann Beckmeyer, and Kylie Brewer on the floor for the Red Hawks. Mia Capriglione, number 1 Sky Ramsey, look out for her. Leah Higgins, Delaney St. Pierre, Katie Rodman, and number 21 Nadia Akermanian, as Kylie Brewer will take the serve for the Cougars. Here comes the third set of action. Kylie Brewer sends it over. Unable to be saved by St. Pierre. And the Cougars picking up right where they left off. Ace for Kylie Brewer. Brewer serve. Great dig. St. Pierre on the floor. Seeger digs. A little miscommunication there by the Cougars. But it doesn't matter. It ends up in a point. Ashley Smith with another kill. Smith with a team lead and game lead. 8 total kills. Brewer to serve once again. Sent over by Higgins as Vaca sends it into the middle. Blocked by Vaca and Smith. Sent over by Akermanian. Saved by Sedona Guard. It looks like that ball just barely touched the hardwood here. But that will be a point for the Red Hawks as Sky Ramsey is back to serve. 1 serving 2. That was Akermanian with the kill in that previous point. For that previous point. Ramsey sends it over. Smith digs. Sent over by Vaca. St. Pierre saves it. Sent over now by Higgins. Saved by Brewer, but that will be a point for the Red Hawks. Saved, killed by Leah Higgins. Number 1, Sky Ramsey to serve once again. Dug out by Cyan Seeger. Sent over with some authority was Morgan Hall. And that would be a point for the Cougars. A kill for Morgan Hall. As Taylor Michaud checks back into the game, Sedona Guard checks out. Ashley Smith having an impressive match herself. 8 kills, 1 ace, 2 digs, a block and a block assist. As speaking of blocks, Morgan Hall and Julia Vaca combined for a block there. Ashley Smith to serve once again. Smith sends it, saved by Rodman. Sent over the net by number 10, Leah Higgins, once again just out of reach of Ashley Smith. As it looks like number 14, Mia Capriglione to serve for the Red Hawks. That ball looked like it was going out of bounds and touched right off the hands of Cyan Seeger. Looks like she knew that that was going out of bounds too. Capriglione to serve once again. 4 serving 4. Sent over a little soft. Saved by Michaud, who sends it over. sent over the net by number 14. Michaud with some authority. Taylor Michaud with another kill. Julia Vaca checks out. In comes Ann Beckmeyer. Cyan Seeger to serve for the Cougars. Seeger sends it over and out of bounds. That will be a point for the Redhawks. 5 serving 5. The Cougars know whenever there's an NJAC game, it's always going to be tightly and closely contested. Games like this early in the season really help determine NJAC seeding and future playoff matchups. As that ball is sent over, and Beckmeyer sending it over the net. Cyan Seeger saves it. Taylor Michaud in the back, save and dug out. Looks like that ball was about to fly out of bounds. Taylor Michaud sends it to the back line of that defense. Number 1, Sky Ramsey hitting it off the net. Cyan Seeger setting it up. Michaud looking for the kill. Seeger. And here comes number 10. Great block by Beckmeyer. Michaud sending it. Brewer trying to save it. Smith sent over by Morgan Hall. The block attempt. Great kill by Morgan Hall. We hear Harwood Arena really starting to rock. Morgan Hall to serve. Six serving 5. Hall sends it. Ramsey sending it over. Morgan Hall once again. Kylie Brewer. Michaud sending it over on the touch pass. Michaud with another kill. A sophomore having herself a game. Morgan Hall to serve once again. St. Pierre sets it. That ball, a little miscommunication, hits the back of the head of Beckmeyer and Michaud as Maddie DiMartini checks into the game. And number 25, Morgan Hall, checks out. Leah Higgins to serve for Montclair, 6 serving 7. Seeger to Beckmeyer coming in on the slider. Beckmeyer with a kill. Beckmeyer with 5.5 points herself. Taylor Michaud back to serve for the Cougars. Michaud, of course, went on that run in that second set. Michaud sending it over. Ramsey hit by DiMartini. Smith finding the back of that defense and off of the hands of number 6. It looks like that was a point to Montclair. Michaud checks out. In comes number 9, Sedona Guard. Serving now for the Redhawks is number 2, Katie Rodman. Rodman sending it over. Saved by DiMartini. Sent over, and great touch by number 8, Ann Beckmeyer. Checking out of the game is number 3, Cyan Seeger. In comes Julia Vaca, the middle hitter. And Beckmeyer to serve. Beckmeyer sending it just barely over the net. They weren't ready. Beckmeyer with an ace. Beckmeyer to serve once again, 10 serving 7. Looking to capture some of that magic that they had there in that second set. Beckmeyer with a service error, and that will be a point for Montclair State. 8 serving 10. Number 21, Nadia Akermanian, checks back in. Number 11, Delaney St. Pierre to serve. St. Pierre sends it over. DiMartini digs. Sent over now by Smith. Smith with some power behind that. Off of the hands of number 11, Delaney St. Pierre. And another kill for Smith. Smith starting to separate herself a little bit with her 9th kill of the match. Kylie Brewer Back to serve for the Cougars. Brua sends it into the net. Service error. And that will be a point for the Cougars, or for the Red Hawks. Sky Ramsey to serve for the Red Hawks. Ramsey sending it over. Dug out by Cyan Seeger. Sent over the net by Ashley Smith. Smith going crossbody onto the left side of that court. Smith with another kill. And checking out of the game is number 9, Sedona guard, and checking back in is Taylor Michaud. Comes Smith serving now, sending it into the back. Smith with an ace. Smith having herself a game. 11 kills, 3 aces. What can she do? Smith to serve once again. 13 serving 9. Sending it over. Waterman digs, sent by Ackermanian. Smith from that back line. Rodman saves it. Great block. Taylor Michaud. Taylor Michaud with it again. Rodman saves it. Higgins sends it out of bounds. That is a point for the Cougars. What an impressive rally there. Ashley Smith to serve once again. As the Cougars are able to force a timeout, Montclair State calling the timeout, and we will be back in about 1 minute here on Kane Live. Break their huddles. Ashley Smith to serve for the Cougars. She's been on a run herself. We see the head coach, Don Perkins, Jenna Lara, and their assistant coach, Raina. Ashley Smith to serve. Saved by Brua. Michaud sending it over and out of bounds. That will be a point for the Red Hawks. 10 serving 14 now. Number 14, Mia Capriglione, will serve for Montclair. Capriglione sending it over. Cyan Seeger digs. Kylie Brewer sending it. Blocked by the Red Hawks. Michaud sending it. Block attempt. Failed. Great job at avoiding the net. Great save by Taylor Michaud. Julia Vaca sends it over. St. Pierre sending it. And that is over and out of bounds off the hands of Kylie Brewer. Great kill by Gianna Arias. Mia Capriglione to serve for Montclair. 11 serving 14. Sending it over. Smith sending it to Vaca. Off the hands of Capriglione, and Vaca with another kill. Julia Vaca with her 4th kill of the match. Cyan Seeger, the senior, serving for the Cougars. Ashley Smith saves that. Seeger sending it over. Rodman saving. St. Pierre sets for Arias, and Arias with a kill. Checking into the game now is number 6, Emma Hatcher. Checking out is Nadia Ackermanian. Hatcher will be the one serving. 12 serving 15. Sent over. Beckmeyer just pushing it over the net. Blocked by Michaud. No, that will be a point for the Redhawks. Here comes Hatcher to serve once again. Hatcher sends that one flying to the net. Service error, and that will be a point for the Cougars. 16 serving 13 now. Morgan Hall to serve. It looks like Hall is checking out. Number 5, Maddie DiMartini will check in, and she will be the one serving. DiMartini sends it over. Dug out by Waterman. Seeger digs, sets Beckmeyer. Saved by Smith, just out of the reach of anyone in that front line. That will be a block for number 20, Gianna Arias. Waterman checks out. Ramsey checks back in. And back there to serve for the Redhawks is number 10, Leah Higgins. Higgins sending it over. Doug sent over and out of bounds by number 14, Kylie Brua. That is a point for the Redhawks. They're now closing the gap, 15 serving 16. Higgins serves, sent over and out of bounds. That is a point for the Cougars. 17 serving 15. Taylor Michaud to serve now for the Cougars. Ramsey comes flying from out of bounds, sent over by Ackermanian. Beckmeyer to back line, over and out. That is, looks like it hit that back corner. That is actually a kill for Ann Beckmeyer. 18 serving 15 now. Michaud sends it over. Sent out of bounds by number 11, Delaney St. Pierre, and that will be an ace for Taylor Michaud, her 6th of the match, and the Cougars force another Montclair State timeout. We'll be back here on Kane Live. Out of the huddles, Taylor Michaud to serve, 19 serving 15. Michaud sends it over. Sent over now by Sky Ramsey. Back to Michaud. And Beckmeyer to that back corner. Over to the libero, Katie Rodman. Ramsey setting it over off the hands of Beckmeyer and Brewer. That will be a kill for Sky Ramsey. Number 2, Katie Rodman will serve for Montclair State. Rodman sending it over. DeMartini digs. Beckmeyer sending it back to Rodman. Rodman with a nice low save. Ramsey sending it. DeMartini sent over the net and out of bounds by Kylie Brewer. Brewer having somewhat of an off match. Brewer setting. And Ashley Smith with another kill. Look for that combination a little bit more. Brewer over to Smith. Smith with her 11th kill, or 12th kill of the match. 20 serving 17, and Beckmeyer to serve, sending it out. Sky Ramsey just finding that back corner. That is inside. Sky Ramsey with another kill this set. Ramsey up to 3 kills. Delaney St. Pierre to serve now for the Redhawks. Julia Vaca checking back in for the Cougars. St. Pierre sending it over. DeMartini digs. Set by Brewer. And great kill for Julia Vaca. Number 5, Maddie DeMartini checks out, and in comes number 25, Morgan Hall. Kylie Brewer to serve for the Cougars. Sending it over. Great dig, great set, and off of the hands of Vaca and Hall. That is a kill for Sky Ramsey. She's starting to heat up. Carly Waterman checks back in for the Redhawks as Sky Ramsey checks out. Ramsey having 3 total kills in this set after having only 1 between the first 2 sets. Waterman sends that over. Set by Brewer over to Ashley Smith. The Cougars creating a lot of offense. Don Perkins seems to have found a lineup that he likes as Ashley Smith is back to serve once again. 22 serving 19, sent over. Rodman saves it. Set by St. Pierre, sent over to that back line. Seeger finding it. Hall sending it over with just a soft touch. Number 11 sending it over and just barely out of reach for number 12, Ashley Smith. Mia Capriglione to serve. Capriglione to Michaud. Morgan Hall coming up with some power. Kill for Morgan Hall. Cyan Seeger to serve as Julia Vaca checks out, and in comes and Beckmeyer. Seeger sending it to Waterman. Higgins right into the middle of the defense, hitting off the hands of, looks like Morgan Hall. 23 serving 21. This one coming right down to the end, right down to the wire. Number 6, Emma Hatcher to serve now for the Redhawks. Hatcher to Smith. Beckmeyer. Beckmeyer with a block. As that one right into the heart of the defense. Almost a collision between Brewer and Michaud. Waterman sends it. Brewer over. Taylor Michaud running. Soft touch. Save. Cyan Seeger sending it over. And number 10, Leah Higgins, right into the back of that defense. As that will actually be a point for the Cougars. The head coach for Montclair State. Not happy about that. As it is set point. Morgan Hall to serve for the Cougars. Harwood Arena is excited. This is an opportunity for the Cougars to end Montclair's run. And blocked. Point for the Cougars, and they take the third set. And Beckmeyer and Kylie Brewer combining for the block, and the Cougars now leading 2-1 after taking that set 25-21. We'll be back here for the fourth set here on Kane Live.
Welcome to your world-class education, where access meets opportunity. Kane's motto is Cougars climb higher because our students do great things, and we'll be with you along this journey. See you soon.
Welcome to Kane.
欢迎来到肯恩大学。
Welcome to Kane.
Maligayang pagdating sa Kane.
Welcome to Kane.
أهلا وسهلا تفضلوا لكين.
Welcome to Kane.
Bienvenidos a Kane.
Welcome to Kane.
And welcome back inside Harwood Arena as you see Sky Ramsey on the board. She had an impressive third set there after having only one kill throughout the entire first two. She ended up with 3 and 2 more digs. Currently fourth on her team in points as we look at number 14 on the Cougars, Kylie Brewer, who had herself an impressive set. After struggling a tiny bit in the first 3, she came on strong. Kylie Brewer with 2.5 points herself with 7 digs, an ace, and a kill. And coming along with 30 assists, as the setter often does. On the floor for the Cougars, it looks like Cyan Seeger. Number 9, Sedona Guard. 5, Maddie DiMartini. 7, Julia Vaca. Number 12, Ashley Smith, who's having herself a game. And number 14, Kylie Brewer, as Delaney St. Pierre is here to serve for the Redhawks. St. Pierre sending it over. DiMartini to Brua to Julia Vaca. Vaca with another kill. Back to serve now is Kylie Brua. Morgan Hall checks in as Maddie DiMartini checks out. Kylie Brua sending it over the net. A little miscommunication there between number 21, Nadia Akermanian, and number 1, Sky Ramsey. That will be an ace for Kylie Brua, adding on to her previous total. Brua sending it. Great dig. Akermanian just barely sends that over, and that was enough to confuse the Cougars, and that will be a kill for Montclair State. Sky Ramsey to serve now for the Redhawks. Ramsey sending it back to Ashley Smith. Kylie Brua sending it to Julia Vaca. Ramsey saving it. There goes Kylie Brua. Ashley Smith with a great kill.
That's a kill for Smith.
Ashley Smith adding on to her already impressive total. That is her 13th kill of the match. Ashley Smith with 16 and a half points now, being not only the team high, but the game high. As she sends that one into the net, giving Montclair State a point. Number 14, Mia Capriglione to serve for the Redhawks. Science Secret digs and out of reach of Kylie Brua. That will be an ace for Mia Capriglione. 3 serving 3. Capriglione over Ashley Smith. Kylie Brua over to Morgan Hall. That block attempt was no good, and it is a kill for Morgan Hall. Cyan Seeger to serve now for the Cougars. 4 serving 3. Seeger sending it over. Set by St. Pierre. Higgins sending it over. There goes Michaud looking for another kill. Doesn't get it. Set by St. Pierre. Gianna Arias sending it over. Morgan Hall getting there. Taylor Michaud to that back corner to Rodman. And Higgins right through the 2 blockers and Beckmeyer and Morgan Hall.
Number 6, Emma Hatcher, for Montclair State.
Emma Hatcher checks back into the match. Checking out is Nadia Akermanian. Hatcher to serve. 4 serving 4. Hatcher sending it to Ashley Smith and Beckmeyer, all speed. And right into the back corner. That's a kill for Delaney St. Pierre.
Hatcher back to serve.
Emma Hatcher to serve once again for the Redhawks. Hatcher sends that one over and out of bounds. That will be a point for the Cougars. 5 serving 5. Morgan Hall to serve now for the Cougars. Sending it over. Rodman getting it. And right in between the 2 defenders once again. That is number 10, Leah Higgins. Maddie DiMartini checks back into this game, and Morgan Hall checks out. Serving once again is number 10, Leah Higgins. Higgins sending that one just barely off of the net. Ashley Smith able to save that. DiMartini sending it over. Rodman digs. And wow, sent over with some authority is Delaney St. Pierre. 7 serving 5, Leah Higgins. St. Pierre with a little fake out there, looking like she was going to set it and sending it right over. And Beckmeyer gets it over. St. Pierre looking to get more involved in this offense. And unable to be saved. That is a point for the Cougars. Kylie Brew with another kill. These setters are starting to get involved in the offensive game as well, getting some kills. Taylor Michaud back to serve for the Cougars. Michaud sending it over. Number 1, Sky Ramsey. That one hitting off the head of number 20, Gianna Arias. And Ann Beckmeyer will be credited with a block as well as Kylie Brewer. Taylor Michaud to serve once again, 7 serving 7. Michaud sending it over. That one just barely reaching inbounds, and Michaud with her 7th ace of the match. Michaud sending it to number 10, Leah Higgins. Higgins, saved by DeMartini. Rodman sending it over. Sky Ramsey looking to get the save. Great save there by Rodman, and over and out of bounds. That is a point for the Cougars. 9 serving 7 now. Taylor Michaud to serve, setting it over. Comes Ashley Smith. That one right off the hands of a Red Hawk defender. Ashley Smith with her 14th kill. Michaud sends it over off the hands of Higgins. Ramsey blocked by Ann Beckmeyer and Kylie Brewer. Kane going on another run here in this 4th set. Taylor Michaud to serve once again, 11 serving 7. Michaud sending it over. An attempted save by the Cougars, unable to get that one. That's a kill for number 11, Delaney St. Pierre. As number 14, Mia Capriglione checks in. Katie Rodman to serve for the Red Hawks, 8 serving 11. As Sedona Guard checks in for the Cougars. That ball being sent out of bounds. Sedona Guard able to save it. And that one hitting just in bounds. That's a kill for number 14, Mia Capriglione. Katie Rodman to serve. 9 serving 11. Rodman sending it over. DeMartini digs. Sent over by Ann Beckmeyer. Blocked by number 14, Mia Capriglione. And number 1, Sky Ramsey. Number 2, Katie Rodman to serve. 10 serving 11. You hear your assistant coach, Raina Smith, telling them 1 pass. Number 12, Ashley Smith looking to get another kill, adding on to her total. And Beckmeyer getting it over the net. Sent over and out of bounds by number 9, Sedona Guard. Sky Ramsey with another kill, really heating up in these last 2 sets. 11 serving 11. Montclair has closed the gap. Number 2, Katie Rodman to serve once again. Rodman sending it over. DeMartini digs. Ashley Smith sending it over. Saved by Ramsey. Sent over and out of bounds by number 6, Emma Hatcher. That is a point for the Cougars. Number 8, Ann Beckmeyer to serve. Julia Vaca checking back in. As Cyan Seeger checks out. Beckmeyer sending it over off the hands of Higgins. Not fooled this time by St. Pierre. That ball sent off the hands of Kylie Brewer with another kill. Kylie Brewer and Delaney St. Pierre going back and forth. These setters out here scoring. Kylie Brewer with her 3rd kill of the match. And Beckmeyer to serve. Sent over. Julia Vaca. That is sent over the net. Brewer setting up. Smith. Rodman able to save it. Ramsey sending it over off the hands of DiMartini. Smith with a nice soft hit this time. Ramsey looking to change it up. That one out of bounds, and that will be a point for the Cougars. 14 serving 11. As the Cougars are able to force the timeout, we'll be back in another minute here on Kane Live. A huddle coming out of this timeout. Kane leading 14 to 11. Coming out of this timeout, and Beckmeyer will be serving for the Cougars. Beckmeyer having 6 total kills in this match, as well as 6 blocks, 11 points of her own. Beckmeyer sending it over. St. Pierre to Ramsey. DiMartini sending it to Ashley Smith, and off the hands of several Redhawks. Ashley Smith with a kill. Her 16th. And Beckmeyer to serve once again for the Cougars. 15 serving 11. Rodman and Delaney St. Pierre with the authority. Looks like she doesn't want to go home just yet. Nadia Arkamanian checks back in for the Redhawks as number 6 Emma Hatcher checks out. Delaney St. Pierre to serve. St. Pierre sending it over. Number 11, St. Pierre. That ball is sent right into the middle by Ashley Smith. Ashley Smith on another tear, following up her leading 22 kills against Salisbury, following it up with another great performance here with 17 kills. Kylie Brewer to serve. Delaney St. Pierre setting, sent over by Sky Ramsey, dug out by Cyan Seeger. Ashley Smith sending it back to Rodman. St. Pierre sending it over and out of bounds. That is number 10, Leah Higgins. That is a point for the Cougars. 17 serving 12. Now the Cougars looking to send Montclair straight home with a loss. (17 serving 12). Brewer sending it over. St. Pierre setting it for Ackermanian, hitting awkwardly off the hands of Cyan Seeger. Ashley Smith blocked by Ackermanian, and number 14 just barely inside. That is an amazing kill by Morgan Hall. Kylie Brewer to serve once again, 18 serving 12. Having to stretch back was Sky Ramsey. Ashley Smith. Looks like that will be a point for the Redhawks. That one looked to be in bounds, but one ending up So, and that is a kill for Ashley Smith. Ashley Smith with her 18th kill. Kylie Brewer now to serve. 19 serving 12. Rodman sending that one out of bounds. Sent over. Great save by St. Pierre. But that is a point for the Cougars. 20 serving 12. Kane on another run this set.
Now serving number 14, Kylie Brewer.
Kylie Brewer to serve. 20 serving 12. Brewer sending that one awkwardly off the net. Attempted block by Smith and Vaca. Sent over by Cyan Seeger. Set and sent over by number 14. As that will be a point for the Cougars.
That's a kill for Vaca.
Julia Vaca with another kill.
Now serving number 14, Kylie Brewer.
Julia Vaca with 7 total kills now. And Brewer sending that one into the net. That will be a point for the Red Hawks. The Cougars needing just 4 points to end this match. Number 1, Sky Ramsey, who's come on as of late. Back to serve for the Red Hawks, 13 serving 21. Julia Vaca getting some hang time up in the air. Ashley Smith finding Rodman. St. Pierre sending it to Higgins and right into the middle of the defense. Right out of reach for number 9, Sedona guard. Sky Ramsey to serve once again. Again, the Cougars need just 4 points to win. Ramsey sending it. 25, Morgan Hall with a kill. Serving for the Cougars will be number 12, Ashley Smith. Michaud checks back in for number 9, Sedona guard. Ashley Smith sending that one across the net to Rodman. Morgan Hall sending that with some authority. Rodman able to save. And right into the middle of the defense. Ashley Smith just out of position. That is a kill for the Red Hawks. Mia Capri-Leon back to serve for the Red Hawks. Number 2, Katie Rodman checks out. Cougars now needing just 3 points. Julia Vaca sending it to the back line. Michaud hitting it off the face of number 20, Gianna Arias. Michaud right into the defense. The Cougars now needing just 2 points. Harwood Arena is ready for a win. Number 3, Cyan Seeger to serve now. Seeger sending it over. And just off the hands of Ashley Smith, hitting off the big board. Nadia Arkamanian with the kill. Number 6, Emma Hasher checks back in, and she will be the one serving. (16 serving 23). The Cougars need just 2 to send Montclair State home with the loss. Cyan Seeger digs. Michaud with the kill across the back line. Set point for the Cougars. Serving for match point is the freshman Madeline Dohan from Heartland, Wisconsin. Dohan sends it over. Ramsey. Seeger digs. Sent over by Beckmeyer. Saved by Smith. Beckmeyer to that back line. The Cougars are able to win. Cougars win 25-16. The Cougars end up taking set 4, 25-16. Beating Montclair State, who swept them last season 3-1. The Cougars move up to 3-3 on the season, taking their first NJAC victory of the season. Their next match will be against the United States Merchant Marine Academy this upcoming Thursday here at Harwood Arena. What a match, what a game by several players, including Ashley Smith with a game-high 20.5 points. The Cougars are definitely excited about this one, walking away with the victory. We'll be back here on Thursday on Kane Live. My name is Dorian Alert. It was great watching volleyball with you all. Good night.